Are you looking at methods for making a quieter wall or ceiling assembly? Maybe you're building an apartment complex or a hospital or a hotel, and you don't want any noise to bother your guests coming from the hallways or adjacent rooms, or you don't want patient data to be leaked into the hallways that's sensitive and private. There are many different ways to build quieter wall assemblies that have less sound transmission. You might be using resilient channel, multiple layers of drywall, insulation, disconnected studs, or various other methods. Today we're going to be telling you about the ClarkDietrich Sound Clip because the Sound Clip is a very effective way to reduce the sound transmission across a wall or ceiling assembly. If you're looking for installation instructions, skip to later in the video where we cover how to install the product properly. The reason that wall and ceiling assemblies can transmit a lot of sound or maybe don't block sound is because they're made with stiffer materials such as wood or metal that is brittler in nature than something like insulation or rubber, and so they tend to have sound transmit across them more easily. And they tend to vibrate and transmit that sound, whether it's the noise of somebody walking on a floor or the noise of somebody speaking on the other side of a wall. What happens is that vibration in the air or on the surface transfers through the brittler materials and gets echoed on the other side. Typically, we need products that either create a bigger wall to reduce the sound or create some amount of vibration isolation. Think similar to AC units. Whenever they install them, they typically put them on rubber feet that effectively isolate the vibrations of the motors and the different moving components. The ClarkDietrich Sound Clip is a clip that's fastened to the studs of the wall or whatever surface of the wall you have, and then it reduces the amount of sound that comes across the wall. These clips are ideal for uses in hospitals, multifamily dwellings, and hotels, wherever you want privacy and reduction of sound. They can also be used in various other types of commercial and even residential buildings, although you have to look at the cost and see if it's worth it for the amount of sound transmission that you're trying to block. ClarkDietrich sound clips can be installed on wood-framed, metal stud-framed, or concrete walls, and they work by having rubber and then a hat channel that gets pressed into the clip section of it to allow for separation from the drywall and the wall stud. The first step of installing the ClarkDietrich sound clips is to figure out where you need to put them on your wall. Refer to the layout diagrams on our website and in the ClarkDietrich manuals to understand where to put the clips. Essentially, you're going to start 3 to 6 inches from the ground, and that's where you'll put your first row of clips. The clips must be placed a maximum of 48 inches apart. So if you're framing 16 on center, that means you have to skip 2 studs and then you can put a clip. If you're framing 24 inches on center, then you skip 1 stud and you put it on every other stud. For installing the clips vertically, you typically install them on the edges so that you have somewhere to support your drywall board. And then you put your clips every 24 inches going up, starting 3 to 6 inches from the floor. Once you've laid out your sound clips with a measuring tape and marked where you need to put them, you can install them using a minimum of a number 8 by 1.5 inch fastener. We actually recommend for a more durable connection a number 10 or number 12 hex head fastener. After you've installed the sound clips in your wall surface, then you can start to insert the hat channel into it. We recommend a 7/8 inch hat channel, and the standard sizes should fit inside. Now you can install your drywall. Be sure to leave a 1/4 inch gap on each edge that will later be filled with caulking and sealant, and then you can just panel and install drywall as normal. So there's how you install the ClarkDietrich clips. Feel free to head over to our clips website to purchase them now online, or reach out to our sales team if you have any questions about how to install them.